Not a second too late there, Rick. Not a second too late. Welcome! Welcome. Heritage Auction 6th Generation and Beyond Showcase Auction starts now. Of course, tonight's stream sponsored by Heritage Auctions. Huge thanks to them sponsoring. Huge thanks to you guys being here tonight. There is going to be another 6th Generation and Beyond Showcase coming up later in the year, so if you want to get into that, the consignment deadline will be quite a ways away by now, but you can consider that. Video games at ha.com. Auction calendar can be found in the description. Showcase auctions, good stuff, rare stuff, expensive stuff. So if you want to get placement into a showcase auction, make sure you're bringing the heat.
Fair warning.
Which, starting off, Minish Cap, 9.88++. Selling for just slightly over the 95, actually. I think a VGA 95 just sold for 4,250, if I'm not mistaken, at the signature. We just had Minish Cap 95. Does that sound right? 4,250. So 9.88++, slightly outselling it at the showcase auction. Mario Kart Super Circuit, 9.88+, also very nice. Geez, 1,125. I'm not sure we've ever seen Super Circuit, like the GBA Mario Kart. I'm not sure if we've ever seen it do like crazy numbers. Even getting a raw copy now, I think is like $200-300 US. It's not that expensive. Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah, like Sonic, you know, 9.88++. Freaking Sonic Genesis here, 656. That's not too bad, just given this is a port for Sonic the Hedgehog. Speaking of ports, Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2, VGA 90. It is the most expensive of the Super Mario Advance games, I believe. I think this one mostly is the most expensive one out of them. $937.50 for the VGA 90, below $1,000 now. Here it is again, 9.6A+. Welcome in, Brandon, Renex, Machina, Davies, Gaming, Vito. You wanted that GBA display unit, but 1,600 seems a bit out of range. Is that in this auction, Vito? Is it? Oh, this thing. Yeah, geez. Really cool. A retail display unit, like it's basically a kiosk, but for GBA. And yeah, looking for 1,625 on the next bid.
Next lot.
No more bids. So Vito, you were probably right. That 1,600 was just a little bit above what maybe you should pay. Ended at 1,562 there. I don't think there was a live bid. The 9.68+ Mario World selling for 512. Almost half of what the VGA 90 does. Makes sense. Yo, Treehouse TTV, welcome in, dude. Yeah, we are, we're cruising. Like, that's GBA done. Boom, we're done GBA. Welcome to Gamecube. That was really quick. You would have done 1,200. Are you in any of those kiosk or Facebook? There's really good Facebook groups for it, Vito. Made in Japan, Wind Waker. Holy shit, 9.4A+. Looking for 3,750. Is that like, wow, man? 9.4A+ Japan Wind Waker. 3,500? No live bids on it, but like 3,500? Isn't that huge? I'm pretty sure that's huge. VGA 90 Wind Waker. This is a USA print. VGA 90 black label, so way freaking higher grade than this Japan one is, and the USA print goes for $875. This is super interesting. For rental use only, Wind Waker. This was either like a Blockbuster exclusive, Hollywood Video exclusive, something like that. But on the back of the cover art here, it says on it, for rental use. The rarest variant that exists of Wind Waker. For rental use. So wherever this was distributed, however this was given out, it's a pop 1 of 1. 9.2A here. Pushing its way up to almost 1,500 now. I think the last time it sold, it was 13, 14, 1,500. It was on Heritage Auctions. It's a pop 1, right? So you can always track the last time it sold, but looking for 1,500 right now. Just super, super cool item. And someone asked me in the last live stream there, like Japan or USA prints, and I said Japan prints should be more, right? I would always go for the Japan print. But holy shit, $3,500 versus $875, 9.4 versus 90? Give me this 90 all day long, personally. The 4 rental use, 9.2A is almost pushing to $2,000 here. Maybe it is. We're looking, yeah, there we go, over 2,000 for sure. Looking for 2,500. I mean, if the Japan print can frickin' do 3,500, right? I mean, looking for 3,000 on the rental use, looking for 3,250. Oh my gosh, Zelda. Oh my gosh, Zelda Wind Waker, making some frickin' waves tonight.
Fair warning.
Yeah, 9.2A isn't that nice, but like, you know, still a pop 1, like I said. So it's, the grade itself becomes less important when we get into like 1 of 1, 1 of 2 type stuff. You either own it or you don't. So close to 3,000 frickin' dollars. Oh yeah, even CIB, Davey. Like, the rental use copies of Wind Waker don't exist. People don't know about them. Like, they don't exist. Yeah, nice wordplay there with the sailing, right? Creating some waves. I'm glad you caught that, Joe. That's top-level commentary right there. Twilight Princess, 9.8A plus, almost $1,000. Yeah, over $1,000, 1,031. So far, I have not tossed a single bid. So far, I think the Wind Waker 90 was a good purchase.
$320.
Why did Minish Cap outsell the GameCube Zeldas? It's cardboard. Cardboard almost always wins out. It just, and it's 9.8A plus. So you'd have to have comparable grade, but like in general, cardboard usually wins out in those cases. But you know, if you had Wind Waker here, like the 9.4A plus almost sold for as much, right? You turn this into a 9.8, this would outsell Minish Cap for sure. So a little bit of grade and a little bit of cardboard. Oh, this auction's buzzing so far, Lettuce. So far, this auction is buzzing here. Are there any other rental copies, Trevor? As far as I know, this is the only one. Like, I don't even know of any other, like, 4 rental use GameCube games. Do they exist? Is this a thing? Wind Waker's the only variant I know of. And yeah, Wind Waker's top tier Zelda, of course. Like,
fair warning.
Fantastic there.
Next lot.
Yo, Pokerface Daily, welcome in, dude. Doing fantastic. Went to the gym, came home, girlfriend brought home Indian food. We had naan bread, pakoras, fantastic. So, I'm stuffed. I got a protein shake. I worked out. We got frickin' 6th generation game selling here. It's a good day. Start of the CFL season? I'm sure you guys are fired up for Canadian football, right? The Grey Cup rematch today. Start of the regular season. I think tonight's game 1 of the Mavericks. Saturday, we got the Oilers Stanley Cup Final. Man, things are good. Things are good right now. Life is good. Life is good. Yeah, the Wind Waker GameCube variant there is like the CIB. I mean, next to Pokemon Box, I guess, but... Sonic Adventure DX. VGA 90. I was actually looking to place a bid there. The bidding was super low. Believe it or not, this same grade sold March 7th this year for $1,000. I remember that sale because I was like, holy shit, $1,000 for Sonic DX. And yeah, you know, the next time it came to auction here, it sold for literally half, $550 today. $550 makes way more sense to me for this than $1,000. $1,000 is the same price as freaking Wind Waker, Twilight. Sonic DX doesn't deserve that. Sonic Adventure Battle 2, however, VGA 90 plus 90, it has to be near the top. It doesn't have the pop report data here, but this has to be near the top on this. 9.6A++, November 17th, 2022 for almost $2,000. Sonic Adventure Battle 2 just closed at what, 1,800? 1,937. I can't place bids. My gosh. Sunshine, 9.4A plus. Nice copy of Sunshine, USA print here, looking for $450. Like almost $2,000 on Sonic Adventure Battle 2. Great GameCube game. It's always been sought after. But man, oh man, oh man. Looking for $475 here on Sunshine.
Fair warning. Next lot.
$450 for Sunshine. Actually kind of affordable. That's not so bad. Not so bad at all. No, I know Sonic Adventure Battle 2 is just frickin' expensive. It's just frickin' sought after. GT100, you grabbed them both. My gosh, man. Amazing additions to the game. Like, amazing. VGA 90 and 90 Plus, you got top tier stuff there. But like, shoot, man, not cheap. That Sonic Adventure 2 is a fight. Kmart variant here, 9.48 Plus, Sunshine. Pushing up above the Black Label copy. So we usually talk about store variants and stuff. Should they be worth more, less, all that stuff. This time, the 9.48 Plus Kmart did outsell plain Black Label USA Sunshine. $450 for the Black Label, $525 for the Kmart variant. Curious how you guys feel about that. Mealy is a 9.4A.
$280.
Gonna go ahead and chuck a couple bids here at Mealy. Don't outbid me on Mealy, please.
$300.
Don't outbid me on Mealy, please. What's it go to? 375 right now? 9.4A. It's a 2019 grade on this Mealy. A 2019 grade. What do you think that even means 5 years later? I don't know. $400, hey?
Fair warning.
Ay. Pass, Greg? Oh, gosh. Undergraded? Oh, gosh.
$60.
Falco deserves better than the front sticker?
Outbid.
Oh, gosh. It would A+, it was yours? It would A+? It was, oh, God, he's telling me it would get bumped. Okay, one more bid for Josh. One more bid for Josh. Guy's trying to pump his own stuff here as I watch the auction live. Guy's telling me it's going to turn into an A+. Josh is on the line for that extra $25 right
You've
there.
been outbid.
$475. A 9.4A.
Fair warning.
Fuck. Last bid. Last bid. That feels expensive. Oh, you don't want to bid on this. That's way too much money. Like, you don't want to touch this. Oh man, I'm so dumb. Like, you don't want to bid on that. Oh boy, that's a mistake. Don't do it.
Next lot. $600.
All right. We want a copy of Mealy. We want a copy of Mealy. Overpay. Don't say that. It won't. Don't say that. Don't say overpay. Don't say it will A+. You guys, you don't say that, okay? That is a good purchase right there. Cheap. You say cheap. Cheap. Wow, Mealy's underpriced. Wow, cheap. Super Smash Bros. Mealy back copy NFR. This is from the system pack-in. Finding not for resale on the back copy of Mealy is actually really rare. Like, not easy. Not easy to find the not for resale copy, but most people don't, not for resale in general isn't as sought after. The VGA 90 is beautiful, pushing its way up to $1,000. Cheap. That's what we like to hear. The highs and lows of that Mealy were fantastic. Mans doesn't take his own advice.
Fair warning.
I'm in a spot with Gamecube where there's... Yeah, oh my god, what a deal, Greg. Sponsored comment. I'm in a spot with Gamecube where Mealy is like out of the top tier first party Nintendo titles, I'm basically just missing Mealy. So at this point, I'm like, oh man, I should just buy one. So I just fucking bought one, right? 400, it'll be like 500 and some dollars by the time it's over. Whatever, I own one now. I own a copy. Maybe we'll upgrade later. Maybe we won't. Maybe we can take this sticker off, get an upgrade. We'll see what happens. But now I frickin' own one. So I was getting FOMO. My GameCube set is like, it's nice, man. The GameCube set is nice. Mealy, the NFR going for $1,000. Enter into Nintendo DS. Phantom Hourglass, VGA 90, $687.50. DS. Starting now. And someone in the Discord there was arguing that the NFR Mealy is going to be worth more than a Black Label copy. No. Absolutely not, right? Absolutely not. The not for resale VGA 90 for $1,000? No. Black Label is would blow by that. Absolutely blow by that. And remember, with we got the Josh guarantee on this one, so if I take the sticker off, if I send it in for regrading, we get at least $50 back from Josh. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hell of a guarantee there. that good old Josh Wafflefoot, man. What a guy. What a guy. Art Gold, VGA 85, pushing its way up to almost $800. You have 2 copies of Twilight Princess Gamecube, VGA 85. What do you think each is worth? Thinking about selling one? I think somewhere in the, like, what, 500-600 range? 400-500 range? Depending on how clean those 85s are, Poker Face, it may be worth regrading them. You might be able to turn them into 9.6A+. It depends how nice they are. 9.6A+ would probably outsell VGA 85. I don't know if it's worth the cost of entry. Oh, man. Probably somewhere in the $400 to $500 is what I would assume on the 85s. Pokemon Heart Gold 750 for the VGA 85. Pokemon Pearl 85+ here. We got some Pokemon's duels. You sent an old 8.5A back to WADA and it got 9.0A+, so that's what I'm hoping, Leov. That's what I'm hoping, man. We need that WADA regrade. We need that bump. If it doesn't hit, I'll kick you another copy that will A+. There we go. Good guy Josh in the chat. Good guy Josh. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I have faith in that melee, man. I have faith.
Fair warning. Next lot.
That, yeah, I'm excited. I was just thinking about the purchase. I had $500. I'm excited. Pokemon Pearl, 85+, 687.50. Anytime I spend money, I get a little bit paralyzed. You know what I mean? Anytime it's like, it sets in. It's like, man, I just spent $500 on melee. Okay. Princess Peach, 95. When this bidding opened here, the bidding opened at like $100. I was terrified.
Fair warning.
I spent like $750 on mine, I think. $750 US, Super Princess Peach. VGA 95, pushing its way up over $1,000. Let's go! See, I don't fuck up every purchase. Some of my purchases are good.
Fair warning.
Some of my purchases aren't bad. I'm doing great on Princess Peach.
Next lot.
That's like 40% profit right there.
600.
Look at that, sold for over $1,000. I paid like $750. That's good. Good guy Greg. What a this guy knows his stuff. This guy knows his stuff. Future DS Grail right here. Get Princess Peach while you still can, I'm telling you. DS Lite console, the Crimson Black, the Crimson Chin edition. VGA 95 mint uncirculated. Are you guys too old for the Crimson Chin? Am I hitting you with frickin' the Zoomer references? I have no idea. I know my audience is a little bit older. You guys might not know the Crimson Chin.
$900.
The DS Lite is pushing to almost $1,000. Welcome in, Antonio.
Fair warning. $950.
No, is the Crimson Chin ours? Is that millennial? I don't know the years of Fairly Odd Parents. Stuffall, the bronze kneecap, yeah. the stuff, that, like, generation of TV shows blends together for me because my younger brothers are 7 years younger than me. So even when I phased out of, like, YTV and cartoons and stuff, they were always on the TV, right? So, like, I caught the next wave of television, and in my brain, it all just blends together. So, that's why sometimes I'm like, man, I don't know if that was my TV show or if that was their TV show. The DS Lite console, $1,187.50. VGA 95. Very nice. DS Lite, another white one here. Polar White, VGA 95. These 95s on DSs are, like, it's, you know, as good as you're going to get type of thing. And it's crazy that these consoles now are, like, coming up on 20 years old. Another few years, we're at the 20-year anniversary. That's nuts.
$1,600.
$1,000 for Princess Peach, I agree, dude. I was just saying, Princess Peach, that's awesome. DS Grail right there, man. Way better than Pokemon Pearl, way better than Heart Gold, way better than Phantom Hourglass. I am actually surprised Peach is like, you know, oh, never. It's a 90 versus a 95. Never mind. Kid Icarus Uprising, 95 plus. Holy shit.
$280.
I think I bid on this grade at Certified Link for like 600, 700 US back in the day.
$340.
Yeah,
You've
YTV.
been outbid.
What did Americans have? Where did SpongeBob and stuff? What TV network did you guys have? Because yeah, ours was YTV. You watch YTV when you're trying to learn English? Student Bodies was your favorite show? I don't even know Student Bodies. I probably should, but
Fair warning.
am I gonna spend $1,000 at this auction?
$360.
No. Man.
You've been outbid.
95 plus is so nice. 450 with BP. After shipping and shit, it'd be 500 US. Man. I can't. I already bought the mealy. I just gotta be happy, you know?
$480.
VGA 90 on this is freaking exceptional. They should have the VGA pop reports numbers here because VGA 90 and above is super limited on this. Most of them cap out at 85 plus. It just always gets damaged. So pushing its way up to $800 here. I'm already paying shipping. Yeah, you're true on that. So
$800.
true on that, I guess.
$850.
Nickelodeon. You consider everything after Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends to be for the next gen of kids after us? Yeah, see, I don't think Foster's is my show. At all. Like, Foster's is absolutely next gen, in my opinion.
$110.
$1,000 for Majora's Mask 3D there. Jeez. Yeah, VGA 90's nice. I bought like 7 of these fucking things back when they released, and every single one of them, like 85 plus is the nicest I got. Just sucks. These little things on the, like, those little nubs, they always just get bent and stuff. It just always gets damaged. Pokemon Y, 90 plus here. Selling for $181. 3DS console, the blue and red here, pre-installed, 85 plus. Pokemon fans, should show up. 20th anniversary edition. I just assume it'll be expensive because it's Pokemon. 85 plus, and yeah, it's pushing its way up to $2,000. Yeah, sleeping on the couch tonight, exactly. Spent my whole paycheck on a Gamecube game. What's the thesis with Princess Peach? It's like her only standalone game. And I think as Princess Peach grows as a character, like with the Nintendo movies, and she just gets more screen time and airtime, I think Princess Peach... more people will want to collect Princess Peach stuff, relate with the character, you know what I mean? That's what I think the thesis is there with Princess Peach on DS. And the fact that she got a new game on Switch, you know, just further emphasizes that. It's like, oh man, like, we finally got a new Switch game for Princess Peach. Princess Peach is becoming much more of a standalone character than she ever has been before.
Fair warning.
Pushing its way up over $2,000, still looking for $2,500 now.
$2,200. $2,400.
You never expected Metroid Dread Special Edition to be a top 5 item? What's it selling for, the Metroid Dread Special? What's it sitting at right now?
Fair warning.
95 sitting at $3,000. What?
Next line.
Sitting at 3,000. I know a VGA 95 is good, but oh my gosh. What's the pop count on this? Oh my gosh. That's that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for Metroid Dread. That Dread 95 is going to sell for as much as those freaking Wind Wakers did. Wow. 2,750 for the 85 plus there, 3DS console. Here's the Yoshi one, 85 plus. These 3DS consoles, the DS consoles, they display beautifully. And as we've been seeing here, consoles are expensive. Console collecting is very expensive. As even this 3DS XL Yoshi here, I don't think this is that popular of a model. I don't think. Pushing it to over $2,000. Did I see the Skyward Sword coming up? Which one? The 85 or... What's the what's the LOL about this one? What's wrong with the Skyward Sword, man? What'd you do to my drink? Nintendo 3DS XL, yeah, the Yoshi one over $2,000 still. Like that kind of pushed the Pokemon one. Only a $600 difference between the two there. 3DS XL, Link Between Worlds. 95 mint uncirculated. Which version of God of War 2 is better? The version of God of War that's coming up, Let Us Jump, is a mid-production copy. So I don't, like... Yeah, they're labeling it by having the Dolby Pro Logic logo. Like, that's what they're using as the differentiator. But if you just look at this copy of God of War, this is the black label print that doesn't have a security strip on it. So this is a very small release window here that was between the normal black label copy and the greatest hits copy. There was this release, which doesn't have the strip on it. Because God of War was, what, late 2005, I think? So it was, like, probably, yeah, 2005. It was just months before they phased out the top security strip. So, you got a little mid-production copy there. So, which, you know, early should be better, I would say. You probably want the copy with security strip, but still a black label copy, still nice. And I'm pretty sure it's quite rare. 3DS XL to 95 went for $1,875. Here's the frickin' 2DS VGA 95. It's crazy seeing these selling now for like, yeah, we're looking for $1,800 almost. And, you know, I remember seeing these in Walmart. No one wanted the frickin' thing. I should have scooped up a couple for myself.
Fair warning.
You thought those big-ass items go for less because they're a pain in the ass to ship? You are not wrong. You're not wrong. Those big collector's edition VGA graded are tough. It's tough to handle those. It's tough to transact with those. So you're not necessarily wrong, Elma. That's why we'll never see, like, Skyrim, what would they even call the Skyrim Ultimate Edition? Well, the big Skyrim edition. We'll never see that be the grail of Xbox 360. Even Wind Waker, geez. Even Breath of the Wild Master Edition is likely held back just by how big it is. The 2DS console pushing its way up over $2,000. How the hell did that Yoshi console outsell the 95 Zelda? Yeah, I don't know, Trevor. Like I said, I don't think this Yoshi one is super sought after. Is it really rare? I feel like we see it a decent amount in these auctions between Certified Link and Heritage, no? I don't know, man. Get your frickin' Yoshi consoles. Yoshi to the moon. Never mind Princess Peach being her own character like Yoshi. Yoshi is the future of Nintendo. Donkey Kong Country Returns VGA 95 plus first production copy.
$190.
I think I paid like $300, $400 for my 95, so we gotta protect the bags a bit here on Donkey Kong. Come on, folks. Donkey Kong Country Returns, what a great game. What a banger. What a great DK game. $300, that's so cheap. Wow. Wow, so cheap. Wow, okay, we'll cut bid. Wow, so cheap. Am I gonna win a second copy of Donkey Kong here? Yeah, minus 97 on this one. We can throw Donkey Kong in with combined shipping. Yeesh. This one didn't age as well as Princess Peach did, apparently. There we go. Here come the bids, folks. Here come the bids. Do I have it beside me here?
Fair warning.
I don't know where Donkey Kong is. Gosh. I don't need a second copy. I outbid you, Paul. I'm out here being a menace. I'm a menace. Pushed it up to $350. Still not great. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I paid a decent amount more than that. It is what it is. We live and we learn. Surely Donkey Kong will still be a future grail, right? Surely. VJ 85 plus Skyward Sword Big Box Wiimote Bundle. Love this. Still need one for myself. Pushing it to up to $750. Looking for $813 now. Yeah, what's wrong with the Skyward Sword? Has Bloodborne ever been sold on Heritage? I don't think the Collector's Edition, Christian. I also noticed that. The Collector's Edition of Bloodborne, low-key, could make some absolute noise coming up later. 85 plus Bloodborne Collectors. I don't know what the actual pop is on this. It's sitting at 325 right now. This could do something. Like, we'll see. We'll see.
Fair warning.
The big box, $750. I just need to buy one.
Next lot.
Yeah, all of my big boxes I shipped in, Supyo, I think I bought three, anywhere from 3 to 5 of these, and they were all crushed to shit. Like, I couldn't have even gotten 85, or 85 would have been the nicest, so...
Fair warning.
You know, I don't own one. I just sold them at the time. Twilight Princess 95. Jeez, that's nice. $906. Mario Galaxy 9.8A plus, almost $800. Whew, that's pretty good for a 9.8A plus, isn't it? A factory sealed 4-pack here of Skyward Sword with the foil CD. Someone graded the entire brick. This is a 4-pack. No one wants it apparently. Does no one know? There's 4 copies in here. Surely they have to be in decent condition, right? Pushing its way up to almost $475 now.
$420.
The PS2 Sly Cooper is a great game. Hard to find sealed. Yeah, Sly Cooper's made some noise previous auctions. Is there a Bloodborne Collector's Edition that has a vinyl? Is that like a PAL one or something, Trevor? I don't think I've seen that in North America anyway.
$600.
Who was the one who paid you? That was frickin' Simon, man. That was Simon with the Mario Galaxy Army. Our resident rich Roblox guy.
$650.
Good old Simon, man. The Mario Galaxy Army.
Fair warning.
What? Yeah, what the hell did you just say, Odin? I'm sorry. Can we go back a second there? I'm sorry, Odin. What was that? $750 for the 4-pack there. VGA 80 plus. Here's a 4-pack 85 plus of New Super Mario Bros. I assume these are USA prints. I assume.
$280. $320. $340.
These are Japan prints. Interestingly, this is a brick of Japan prints.
$550.
Japan prints of this game are very low pop, and someone graded a brick of them. That's interesting. That's interesting. 688. What can we do here?
$600.
750. Oh man. Oh man, I want to buy it and just break it. That's where my brain is at. I want to buy it, smash it open, grade the 4 copies. I just don't know if there's margin there at this price. I'd have to get like multiple 9.8s, which, I mean, probably. That's interesting. Yeah, I would break this brick all day. I would smash, like even this one as well, I would smash the shit out of these. I personally, like, I don't... These do nothing for me. I don't care. I want the games inside. I don't like the bricks. Not for me.
Fair warning.
Buy it and hold it. These are MIJs, Monty. Yes, they are. These are MIJs on these. $812.50. $812. So what? $200 a copy? Send them in to be graded. You're in for it like $250, let's say, after shipping each.
$400.
It'd be close. It'd be close, man. I think there's still money to be made there. Breath of the Wild, 95 plus with Wiimotes on the back. This is first print, 95 plus, pushing its way up to 1,875. This is insane. Like, frickin' beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
Fair warning.
I knew this was also going to be loud here. Bidding opened up at like $800. Now we're pushing $1,500. Looking for 2,000 with BP.
1,000.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Monty. Like, okay, you get some 9.8A pluses. You can probably sell them 300, 400, 500 each, somewhere in there. But it's, you know, anything under 9.8, and I think you're looking at like $300 per.
$1,900.
So not amazing margins, but I think the MIJ is undervalued on this one. Breath of the Wild is pushing up over 2,000 easy now, looking for 2,375. It's an 85 plus, break it out. 2,250 on Breath of the Wild. What have we seen?
$400.
How do we search? How does Heritage call the variant? Yoshi's Wild World here. What wild? Yoshi's getting wild, bro. 95 plus on Woolly World, pushing up to $1,000. They call it 7 controllers. Okay.
Next lot.
I just want to see what Breath has done.
$600.
$9.8A plus, $300. Wow. Okay. Have we never seen a big sale on that? Surely we have. I must have searched something wrong on Heritage. What have we seen? 2,000 feels big for this.
$3,200.
You think your 95 Plus was a Clink $400 snag of this? Oh my gosh, sup, yo. Goodbye on Certified Link, man. Wii U Wind Waker HD. This is 90 plus.
Fair warning.
90 plus on this. Wow. What a great piece. Like, it looks fantastic. It's huge. It displays nice. What a frickin' Wii U piece here. Man. 3,750. Woolly World 937.50. Entering into Fire Emblem 30 years. Shadow Dragon and the Blade of Light. 95 on that, going for 656. First production copy, 95, Breath of the Wild on Switch, immediately jumped over $3,000.
$3,200.
I actually thought that this was going to outsell. I thought this was going to outsell the Switch version. Apparently I have frickin' rocks in my head. Holy shit, the 95 here is pushing up to 5,000. Over 5,000! Looking for 5,500 on it. Hey, why not 6,000, right? Like, why stop now, Heritage? Oh my god. Looking for 6,875. Why stop now, Heritage Live? Oh my gosh. What? What? Okay.
Fair warning.
Okay. Yeah, Alma, you need to freaking consign your copy, my guy. You have the Pop 1 9.8A++. Get that shit onto Heritage Auctions, my guy.
$60.
Maybe your eBay auction is gonna go sell right now. You better go raise the price. Holy smokes, man. 6,250.
$650.
Man. All right, let's try searching again here. Can we just go Breath of the Wild? Because I know the Switch version has sold for a lot of money before as well.
Fair warning.
Second production went for $8,400. That was a 10. That's insane. Second production copies. Second production. Okay, VGA 95. May 19th. Went for $2,880. 2022, sorry. 2022. $3,000. 9.8A++. 2021 for $2,640. Like, outside of those WADA 10s that absolutely exploded, this is the highest price. Like that's it. That's a new peak price there. I thought 3,000 was crazy when it sold for that amount. 6,000. What's the pop count? Someone open up VGA pop reports for me, please. What is the pop count here on first print Zelda Breath of the Wild? And are they differentiated on the VGA pop report? I guess that's the other question. Did VGA differentiate them? Because the label on this does not have it labeled. Here's a 10.0 second print now going for $750. So, like, you know, the 10.0 second print, a far cry from the $8,000 that I just referenced. All the way down to $750 now, which I don't even hate. You want a 10, $750, whatever. Buy yourself a 10. VGA 95 Special Edition.
Fair warning.
Breath of the Wild. My gosh, man. VGA doesn't differentiate. They think they all show us the same. That's super shitty if so. Yeah, rip the 10.0 second print, hey?
Fair warning.
You have a copy of Breath of the Wild Switch first print, CGC 9.8A+. What do I think it's worth? Who knows, man? Surely it can at least bring $1,000, right? Like, now I don't know what to think about these Breath of the Wilds. Check for any recent comps of a 9.8A+ WADA copy on Heritage, like there should be one. Maybe try to capture some hype right now with this 95 sale.
Fair warning.
Realistically, I think like 1 to 2,000, but that still sounds like a lot. I don't know. I don't know. 95 Special Edition, pushing its way to almost $3,000 here. You love video games? This is all crazy. This auction is most stuff I would say is higher than I was hoping. Is what I would say so far about this auction. We're almost 50% in or done the auction, and like, whew, man, I'm not even freaking competitive. These are supposed to be the games that I can, like, kind of afford. I mean, I guess I got that Melee. That was nice, but, like,
200.
Breath of the Wild 95 Special Edition, 2,750. Maybe with the VGA pop reports, hey? With the VGA pop reports being out, maybe now we're finally seeing, like, 95 really get the love it should. As people realize that the VGA pop reports, one, simply don't have that much on them. And two, 95, like, that's generally top pop, and they're going to be like 1 of 5 copies, you know what I mean?
$460. $480.
Just insanity. Here's a 95 with the bonus Explorer guides, the starter pack, pushing its way up to 600. Have I considered to stop being cheap? More like, have I considered to stop being poor? I think that's the bigger answer, Rick. Have I decided to stop being poor? You got the Mario brick. Are you going to break it, Swap Daddy? Are you going to break that Mario brick? I guess that's the big question now, dude. Will you break it?
$700. $700.
Greg, I always throw a like on your streams. Everyone here should and support the hard work. I appreciate you. Let us jump. You're not going to break it. There it is, folks. The Mario on Wii is going to stay intact. The 4-pack, the brick, will not be smashed. At least not yet, anyway. At least not yet. Cool pickup, man. It's a cool pickup. Pretty sure that was D-Rob's? Nice. Yeah, not many people grade bricks. I know D-Rob was grading bricks as well as factory boxes, factory cases. Like, very, very, very few people were ever sending in factory bricks. It's just, obviously, right? It's super freaking niche. $937.50 for the starter pack. Now we're into Link's Awakening Dreamer Edition. Beautiful Switch collector's edition here as well, pushing its way up to over 600 bucks. Looking for 800. You see, when you see stuff like this, like Nintendo Switch, Link's Awakening, Dreamer Edition, 85 plus, right? Like, it's pushing its way up to almost $1,000. It just makes me feel like my mid-grade copy of Melee costing $400 just isn't that bad. $475, right? Like half the price of this Link's Awakening Modern Special Edition. It's just not that bad. Or am I just major cope? You can tell it's still on my mind. Yeah, the Dreamer Edition is freaking awesome. Like I would like to display one as well, but like $900, man. There's just so much other stuff I would rather prioritize for $900. Legend of Zelda 90 Plus Collector's Edition Tears of the Kingdom. First time at Heritage? First time at Heritage. Same with the Dreamer there. That was first time at Heritage. 90 plus tiers. Over $2,000. Major cope? Yeah, it might be, Tyler. It might be. 90 plus, hey? Someone just cashed this out at over $2,000. Woof. Woof. I don't know how hard it was to grade these on the collector's editions. I think mine is probably an 85 plus at best, so, you know, I think a lot of them had either scuffing or minor creasing. So, 90 plus, I guess you can just check the freaking pop report. Again, someone get the pop report open. Because 90 plus, I assume, is not common. You learn to just buy the huge grades instead of hoping to get them. Yeah, making them yourself is almost impossible, so. Mario Kart Deluxe 8, 95 plus, first production copy. Oh, come on, Mario Kart. Push like Breath of the Wild did. Surely Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is worth another $4,000, right? Looking for almost over $1,000 here. Looking for over $1,000? Still going. Greg's freebasing the copium. Ay. That was your Zelda Tears of the Kingdom swap, Daddy. You killed it on the Tears of the Kingdom stuff, man. Like, you did fantastic. You graded the freaking controllers, the fanny pack, like the amiibos. You made a killing. Well, maybe not a killing, but you did pretty well on all that Tears of the Kingdom shit. So, good job, man. Kudos to you. Metroid Dread Special Edition. 95. 95. Pushing its way up to, looking for 3,500. Yeah, Swap Daddy knew, man. Swap Daddy knew. Just send everything into VGA. Sell it on Heritage for some free stonks. I tell ya.
Next lot.
Metroid Dread Special Edition. Yeah, 3,250. VGA 95 on it, but man, oh man. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, $1,100 for the 95 plus. It's cool seeing a lot of this stuff on Heritage now. Like, a lot of these 95 Switch modern stuff, we only ever saw at Certified Link. And I think most people would agree that the Certified Link auctions were deals, right? Buying this stuff on Certified Link was really nice. This was a deal. Is this not super freaking cheap for the 10? 450 bucks? That's like hardly a premium. That's actually pretty good. Pokemon Scarlet, yeah, a 10.0 for 450. Mario Odyssey 10.0 third print. But yeah, getting like, you know, what the glory years of Certified Link, the glory years there where we had like 400 frickin' VGA games. Man, that was crazy.
$500.
That was crazy. I feel like if I call it Clink, no one will know what the heck I'm talking about. No, Certified Links still go in Game Gallery. They just don't have nearly as much volume anymore. Like, they still get some good games, don't get me wrong. It's worth checking them. But, like, you know, we had, like, 2-day auctions there. Like, they had so much volume. It's just not like that anymore. Mario Odyssey, the 10.0 for 600 bucks. Super Mario Party with the Joy-Con controllers, 95 plus. If this game didn't suck absolute nuts, I think it would actually be super valuable. These Switch games are selling for insane prices? Yeah, dude. VGA 95 or like this perfect grade Switch stuff is super valuable already. And that's the big debate, right? Is it going to keep getting more expensive? Are people spending too much right now? That is going to be the debate moving forward. It was the debate 2-3 years ago. It's still super expensive, so it's holding up pretty well so far. But yeah, it's funny that this world of Switch collecting exists, and I don't think like 95% of Switch collectors even know that this happens. You know what I mean? That all of this exists, that all of this is a thing. Just kind of funny.
$300, $400, $400, $460, $480, $500.
You've been outbid.
I tried. Rick, I tried to stop being cheap. I tried to stop being poor. I tried to toss some bids at the Smash Ultimate with Controller Special Edition here, pushing its way up to 900, over 900 bucks now. Yeah, money laundry, exactly, right? Money laundry. That's the casual view on everything happening. It's just funny that there's these two completely different sides of collecting that exist. And like the one side doesn't even know this side exists.
Fair warning.
The only Switch games that will be grails are the 2017-2018 first-party first prints. I think there are going to be exceptions that like go through. I don't know what games they're going to be, but Switch is so beloved, and there are so many Switch games that there are absolutely going to be some games that, you know, 5 years from now, people will be like, oh, wow, this game right here is now 500 CIB. Like, I fully believe that's going to happen. Maybe it'll be some of the LRGs, maybe it'll be some of the... You know, there's so many Switch games that there's just going to be some that rise through. The Super Smash Bros. With Controller 95 going for just shy of $1,000. Super nice. I just wanted to bid on it for my Smash Bros. Collection. Like, now I have Melee, Brawl. I almost have them all. There aren't that many to get, so obviously, right? But not that impressive of a collection. Getting Smash 64 is really the only difficult one, but I wanted this for my Smash collection. The Switch console, VGA 90 Animal Crossing for $687.50. Here is the... What the fuck is this? Just a Mario one? I don't even think I've ever seen this. The Mario Choose One bundle, 2023 85 plus. I'm used to the Mario one that has like the red and blue Joy-Cons. I don't even think I've seen this one. Maybe Canada didn't get it. First time offering this one, blah, 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 blah. You can just choose the Mario game.
Fair warning, $320.
Late production Switch V1 with a gift card inside. Huh. Kind of interesting.
Fair warning.
Kind of interesting.
$40.
You're buying every limited edition first party thing Nintendo puts out and sending it and storing it? Yeah, new lettuce after today. Seriously, dude. Apparently you can just buy multiple copies, as many copies as you can get, and just don't even ship them to your house. Just ship the collector's editions right to VGA. It's an infinite money glitch.
Fair warning.
Given these prices, you can't wait for your 28 item VGA sub to come back? Yeah, seriously. This auction just made you gamble on a few raw copies of Twilight Princess and Breath of the Wild. Time to roll the dice. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's in. He's in. The market manipulation. Oh, no. Good luck to you, man. That's the issue, is you're buying modern stuff on eBay. You can never actually, like, appraise it.
$420.
You never know if you're buying a 9.8 or a 9.2.
$440.
Pictures just don't show the wear on these discs or on these flat DVD cases. That's your... Oh, this is your choose one bundle. You got railed. Well, hey, we're still looking for $600 here. You should be close to break even. 500 before BP. Yeah, you should be very close to break even here, I think. After grading, buying it, shipping it, all that shit.
$550.
Oh yeah, now you're in the clear. Now you're in the clear for sure. So even if you got railed on it, at least you're not going to lose money on it. This is kind of stupid. Can you not still buy this new? I don't know.
$600.
Don't ask me. I've never seen this before. What does a console cost to ship and grade? Yeah, probably around $200. You've lost every time you buy modern DVD cases on eBay. The grades never come back in your favor. Just buy already graded ones. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. You're going to end up with a lot of 9.2s and 9.4s. It just is what it is. You can't see the freaking condition. $687.50 for the choose one console bundle. Yeah, not bad. You shouldn't have lost money. The Smash Ultimate Switch console. VGA 95. Yeah, this is freaking way better. Yeah, and the bidding agrees. Oh my god, we are pushing. 2018 release here. VGA 95, uncirculated. Looking for over $4,000 on it. Looking for over 4,000. 4,250 is the next bid. Wow, that was quick too. That was furious, man. And just like that, the bidding stopped. $4,000 for a 95 Switch console. I mean, it looks fantastic. It's a beautiful grade. 4,000. Oh, it's hard for me, man. It's really, really, really hard for me to just like wrap my head around some of these prices.
$550.
Like it really is, you know, we talk about like supply, rarity, and demand. All of those things, right? Supply, rarity, demand. And $4,000, you can go back and buy like great N64 games, great Super Nintendo stuff. But like the demand for a 95 Switch Ultimate console is just freaking more, right? As of this time, there's just more demand for something like this. And oh, it's hard. It's tough. I need to make an addendum? What's the word? Amendum? Addendum. Addendum? Like that? When you make like a correction to something. Addendum? Is that the right word? Is that what I'm thinking of? Someone help me out with that word. I need to make one of those for the video I put out where I talked about why I don't invest in modern. I will fully on say that I was wrong. No, it's not an amendment. It's not an amendment. It's not amendment. It's like an additional note or something. I know amendment fits, but it's like it's a different word. Different word.
Next lot.
But
$220.
yeah, I will just fully say that I was wrong. Addendum? It is an addendum? Look at that. Frickin' 200 IQ Greg out here using big words. Addendum is right? Let's go. Let's go. Gunbird 2, 9.68++. Frickin' big vocabulary Greg out here.
$280.
But no, I need to just update that video and say... Because when I made that video, I wasn't into trading cards. And entering into trading cards truly changed my entire outlook on collectibles. Because then I watched the frickin' Like, modern Pokemon cards, right? I watched modern Pokemon cards with PSA 10 populations of literally 10,000 of them, right? Like, amounts of supply that literally don't make sense. The supply, no one even looks at supply. Supply doesn't matter. It's purely demand driven. And I fully underestimated how, just how demand driven some of this stuff can be. Just, who cares about supply, right? Like, we talk about modern Pokemon cards, who cares about supply? It doesn't matter. There's more demand. I didn't realize how far demand could push, being some freaking video game guy, right? There's no demand in video games. That's the issue. Everything was driven by rarity and the rarest things that exist in this niche crowd and stuff. And then we had 2021, 2022, where demand started driving everything. And then, you know, supply became less important. And now it's like the way I view everything is so much more about demand than supply than what it used to be. Or at least than what it used to be 3 years ago when I first made that video. I need to make an update video.
Fair warning.
I need to make an update video on that. Because my whole mentality about collecting and collectibles has shifted since I made that video. Gunbird 2 went for $350 there. The 9.68++. Here's Third Strike. 9.88+ on Dreamcast. Beautiful copy. There was also Sonic Adventure VGA 90 and Marvel vs. Capcom 2. 9.4A+. $1,000 on Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Super cool. Third Strike pushing its way up to almost $500 here. $100% correct about demand. There are 30,000 graded copies of Amazing Spider-Man 300. Yeah, like
$460. $480.
Everyone should give Greg a thumbs up on this vid.
Let's go, let us jump. Thank you very much for the $1.99, my guy. Thank you very much. Oh, also, I meant to put this. I meant to pin the auction. If you guys want to join the auction, there's the link. It's pinned now at the top. Join into the auction if you want. We had Dreamcast games entering into PS2 here. The Third Strike closed at $575. Starting off with Blood Will Tell. Man, starting off big with PS2, hey? VGA 90. One of the rarest, one of the most expensive PS2 games. VGA 90 is real freaking nice grade on this. 141 people in here, too. Thank you, you guys. Truly, like, that's huge. It's huge. It's huge. Right? Over 100 people is almost constant now. So thank you guys for showing up with this. It makes it way better to go live. Talk to me. Ask me questions. I'm here to help.
$750.
If you want a primer on demand, just go look at Dogecoin. Well, I muck around with crypto, Mike. I do muck around with crypto.
$850. $900.
Demand matters so much more than supply because even if the supply is massive, demand will always outpace it on popular stuff. And that's the game that you play with this modern speculative stuff, right? Like you just go where the demand goes. And it just doesn't matter with supply. Supply can be what kills you. Supply can certainly fuck things up. But in general, if demand is there, if you can just pick the stuff that's going to have demand, supply becomes secondary, man.
Fair warning.
Where before I was so focused on supply all the time.
$850.
Blood Will Tell closes at $1,375. This is fun. Here's Burnout, 9.88+, first game in the big racing series. I'm sure most of you guys have played a Burnout game throughout your life. Almost $1,000?
Next lot.
Yeah, $1,000 on the nose. It's just kind of funny to see Burnout, a game that's like pretty worthless CIB, sell for almost as much as a factory sealed VGA 90 Blood Will Tell. Like, that's kind of nuts. Burnout, man. The fans are there. The fans are there. Echo Night Beyond, 9.88+ CGC copy. Supply eventually catches up, while supply is a lot easier to predict. Yeah, that's the question, HC, right? Is when you're in these demand-driven hobbies like modern Pokemon, yeah, supply can absolutely destroy it, because if you lose the demand, there's nothing there. That's why it's fickle, but like,
fair warning.
You know. Yo, Just a Therapist, found the channel, watching Chase after the right price. Let's go. I'm glad the algorithm is throwing me in there with Chase. That's good shit. Good to hear. Final Fantasy X, 9.88++. I think there's a couple of them, maybe 3 on the Wada Pop report at this grade. 9.88++, almost 4 grand.
Next lot.
Ay, man. 3,750 for Final Fantasy X. This is another game I still need to get a copy of. I still need to get a copy of this game. You loved Burnout when you were younger? Yes. Yes, Corpuff. Yes. Burnout Revenge on original Xbox is the one I grinded the most, if you're familiar with that one. Had an absolutely killer soundtrack and just fantastic racing game. Burnout Revenge and Need for Speed Most Wanted. Oh, those were peak racing games. Peak racing. Here's the God of War 9.88+ without the no security strip with the Dolby Pro Logic logo. Looking for 875 on it. Burnout Revenge PS2. Yeah, same thing, baby. I played it on original Xbox. But yeah, I need to get a copy of Final Fantasy X too. I wish I would have bought one years ago, but you know, speaking about me being so focused on supply, years ago, I never looked at purchasing a factory sealed copy of Final Fantasy X because why would I? It's common as dirt. It's Final Fantasy X. It sold so many copies. I need to chase after some obscure RPG game. I need to chase after, like, you know what I mean? That's where my brain was so much. So I have a factory sealed copy of, like, frickin' Gitaru Man. And I bought that instead of buying Final Fantasy X. I have factory sealed copies of Ico. Ay.
320.
Grand Theft Auto 3, 937.50 for the 85 plus there. God of War went for 843 as well. Monster Hunter 9.8A+. This is an original security seal copy here, early production. Monster Hunter was reprinted into the ground, which is why you always see factory sealed copies. Finding it with the actual security strip, not nearly as easy. 337.50 for it. Obscure 85 plus. Nice copy here. In my head, I always call this obscure, like as if the person is named Ob and it's obscure. I don't know why I did that, but I did it for years. Maybe it is. Why did they have it kind of stylized like obscure? Is it all what? Is it obscure or obscure? Now, oh my god, I have no idea. I have no clue. But anyways, in my head, I say obscure. Sounds dumb as hell. But yeah, horror game here. It's always been kind of valuable. It's published by Dreamcatcher, which you are not going to find many Dreamcatcher games on PS2. Dreamcatcher in general is a very niche publisher. Just kind of interesting side note. Selling for $718. Rule of Rose, because why not, man? We have all the big PS2 stuff in here. VGA 90 Rule of Rose, oh, looking for $3,700. Wow. Is it going to get it?
Next lot.
Rule of Rose maintains itself as, like, tippy top. So yeah, like, I was chasing after stuff like Rule of Rose, Obscure. Never got factory sealed copies of these, but I don't even think I ever had Rule of Rose as a CIB, actually. Either way, $3,500 for the VGA 90. Sly Cooper. VGA 90 black label copy. We've seen Sly sell for a lot of money before. Yeah, pushing up to $500 here, pretty easy. Modern comics are dumb. Ultimate Fallout number 4, the first Miles Morales. Really? Ultimate Fallout 4 finally tanked. Finally. Oh, 6Z, you won the frickin' 9.8, my guy. You have the 9.6 A++ Square Enix release, and now the 9.8 A++ Squaresoft. Holy shit, man. I am jealous of your Final Fantasy X. Wow. I mean, that's a hell of a price, but...
Next lot.
Wow. Way more casual gamers incoming than casual comic readers.
$50. $900. $950. $1,000. $1,100.
What are the we'll have to look at comps on Final Fantasy X there. Sly Cooper going for $587.50. Xenosaga 3, the holographic lenticular cover, 9.88 plus. Xenosaga 3 actually doing pretty freaking good.
$600.
Pushing its way up to almost $2,000 here. The holographic lenticular cover here. Yeah, almost looking for 2,000.
1,000.
You're glad you waited on Sly Cooper. The VGA 90 used to be 1.5 to 2K. Whew. Yeah, damn. Sly Cooper used to be real expensive. You're just happy to have your CIB? I mean, dude, at this price, I'd be happy with just the CIB as well. We're looking for $2,750. My younger brother, like, he loves the Xenosaga series. He recently bought a sealed one of this, but, like, the seal was so torn up that in shipping, the guy who shipped it only used a bubble mailer, and the seal ripped so much that it was no longer factory sealed. So, like, the game could be removed from the slip, you know what I mean? It's a shrink wrap seam on this. It's a 3-side. So, yeah, the seller shipped it so shitty that the seal ripped so much that it was no longer sealed, and of course he had to return it, but that's my story with Xenosaga 3. My younger brother almost got one. Seller turned his sealed copy into a CIB. Brutal. Do you think the first revision of Smash Ultimate is a lot more collectible than the Canadian version? Yes. Yes, I do, actually. I think second print American is still probably more valuable than Canadian. Yup.
I want obscure.
Corn! You took down Obscure. Let's go, dude. With the $2 dono, too. Adding it to your cost of Obscure. That's cool. It's not a game I really know anything about. It's always just been lumped into those horror games for me. Like, I don't know the gameplay. I don't know anything about it. I just always knew it was valuable. The Xenosaga is, this is turning into a top game of the auction.
Next lot.
Like, never mind it's selling strong. 3,500. Yeah, that just sold at the same as Rule of Rose. Like, that is big, man. Xenosaga retaking its spot at, like, the top of PS2. Because this lenticular cover, like this hollow cover of Xenosaga 3, it's always been expensive, man. This was a grail back on the old days of price charting rarity lists. What the fuck is happening here? Oh, Best Buy hollow cover. Gee, I thought this was normal for a second. I thought this was just the normal cover. This is another hollow foil cover. VGA 90. Oh, $3,000 for this as well. Both Xenosaga 3s here. Both hollow covers. The Best Buy one, the other one, $3,000 each. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Fair warning.
You go, Xenosaga. You go. PS2 console, 85 plus. Selling for $4,625. Is this like an early model PS2? Do you guys know? I don't know enough about PS1 and PS2 consoles. 4,600, I'm going to assume it's an early model, because that seems like a lot of money for a PS2 85 plus there. Lightning Returns Collector's Edition, $687.50. If the game was better, I think it'd be more valuable. Here's the Bloodborne Collector's Edition, 85 plus, first time at Heritage. I'm going to go ahead and toss a bid at it as well. I'll toss one more bid, and the bidding is gone.
You've been outbid.
And now the bidding is passed. We're at 550, 538 on the cut. I'll do it. I'll cut bid. I'll cut bid. I'll cut bid. The bidding isn't fast and furious yet. We might actually win. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Fair warning. $480.
Fuck you guys.
You've been outbid.
Fuck you guys. God damn it. 2 bids. There's 2 other people watching. There's 2 other people watching right now, so there's still a chance for a fight here. They both bid at the last second. There's the cut bid. We'll see what happens here. Looking for 600 on it. The other person, no, they can't use their cut bid now, right? So we have to get $600 on the next bid.
Fair warning.
Yep, still here. Still here. The other person doesn't have their cut available anymore. Looking for 625 on it. Nah, I'm not jumping back in now.
Fair warning.
No. I just shouldn't spend more money. They let it go. $600 on the nose. 85 plus Bloodborne Collector's Edition. Super nice. Super nice, super cool.
$260.
Super nice, super cool, but I just shouldn't spend $1,000 tonight. Breach and Clear. 95 plus. This is the first ever LRG, right? Only 1,500 copies produced. Only 10 copies are on the VGA Pop Report. Yeah, first limited run game. This is it. The history of LRG. Surely, right? Surely the first ever LRG. Limited to 1,500 pieces is a grail, right? Future grail. 2015 PS Vita. I don't actually know. It means nothing to me. I personally don't care. But This is that rarity debate, right? Limited to 1,500. The LRG history? I don't know.
Fair warning.
Not for me, but I want to lay it all out for you guys. Too bad it's on Vita. Yeah, I actually think that probably holds it back. If it was PS4, PS3, it would probably be better.
Fair warning.
You can't believe FromSoft hasn't remastered Bloodborne yet? I agree. Like, we have to get Bloodborne HD, right? Or remaster. I use HD as a catch-all term for remaster, but I guess you can't really call Bloodborne HD. Like, it's already HD. But yes, we need to get the Bloodborne remaster. They should just call it HD anyway. Bloodborne HD.
Fair warning.
I'd accept it. I get what they're communicating.
Next lot. $110. $170.
Yeah, Bloodborne 4K, I guess. Frickin' call it 8K. Breach and clear, $525. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I get the history there. I get it, but I don't care. I guess that's the best way to describe it. I just don't care. Breach and clear, first ever LRG. Hogwarts Legacy, big box, collector's edition, kind of neat. 85 plus on this. I've never played Hogwarts Legacy yet. My older brother played it. He said it was pretty fantastic. I heard it's good. Like, I want to play it. I just don't know if I'm ever going to get to it. Like, I still have to play Elden Ring. And Elden Ring is way more important than playing Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to it eventually. Maybe I never will, but it looked fantastic as a game. Looking for $450 on the collector's edition here.
Fair warning.
Yeah, I should spend $2,000 tonight, yeah. That is not what I should do, run amok. That is not what I should do. That is the last thing I should do. I was close on that Bloodborne. I was close, man. Close on the Bloodborne, $600. Maybe I should have just bid again, I don't know. I don't know.
$420.
It's tough to, yeah, I didn't want to spend $1,000 tonight. I need to just stick to it. I'm already having frickin' regrets on Bloodborne. Jesus. Jesus, I'm bad with this. I tell you guys not to get emotional, and then I'm just a train wreck here, spending like $500. I am everything Sean hates about people who, like, try to buy, sell, and collect, right? Way too much emotion over here.
$480. $500.
Ugh. Just got to open up the calendar here for the upcoming auctions so I can tell you guys when the next 6th Generation and Beyond showcase is even coming up. Because there is going to be another one this year. It's coming up November 7th. So if you want to get into an auction just like this, if you have stuff from PS2 era all the way to PS5 Switch, that's what this auction is. It's all those generations. Next auction, November 7th. Near the end of the year there. Consignment deadline, September 24th. Of course, this auction is sponsored by Heritage Auctions, so huge thanks to them sponsoring, huge thanks to you guys being here. Videogames@ha.com to reach out about any kind of auction placement. They can help you get games graded if they're still raw. They can give you opinions, all that stuff. There's a referral link in the description. Reach out. Tell them Greg sent you. Helps out. I don't know if it'll help you, but it definitely helps me. So, huge thanks to you guys being here tonight. Hogwarts closed at $600. San Andreas 9.48 plus with the adult only sticker on it. Very hard to find with the adult only sticker. $600. I think this is kind of the ultimate version of San Andreas. The ones that actually have the adult only sticker added to them. Like this is the copy I would want personally. I think it's the copy most collectors prefer. So pretty cool. Halo 2 9.88 plus limited collector's edition steelbook. Looking for $500.
$420.
Pushing its way up. San Andreas is legendary? Yes. Yes, it is. I like never even played the campaign for the older GTA games, like Vice City, San Andreas. I didn't ever play San Andreas especially because it was multiplayer. All we did was muck around. Like, you know, a group of 4 of us, we'd just muck around with San Andreas all night.
$60.
Just straight up sandboxing and having a great time. Like, the campaign meant nothing. It was all about using the cheats and just mucking around. What a legendary time in gaming. Halo 2 is pushing its way up to almost 575
Fair
here.
warning.
There's a YouTube video you watch. Some guy that looks sort of like you saying you should only spend your money on stuff you really need. Yeah, cringe. Hide the pain. Hide the pain.
Fair warning.
You were 18 when San Andreas came out. You're so old. Yeah, jeez. That's that. You probably saw that YouTube short or TikTok going around of the guy who like goes to the store to buy Vice City, and it talks about all the comparisons of how old Vice City really is now, and and how old we all are. I'm sure most of you saw that TikTok. It was great. Halo 3, the promotional copy here. So it's a 9.6 A+. Do not sell before copy with the slip cover on top. And the slip cover is a... Yeah, you guys saw it. You guys saw it. Fantastic little video there. A 6.0 slipcover, number 595. Really impressive. Any of these are just hard to find. So Halo 3 with the slipcover is kind of become an Xbox 360 top grail. Yeah, pushing over $5,000 here. Too old for ticketing to get your ass on TikTok, Davey. Don't fall behind, man. Don't let the kids win. You got to stay young, Davey.
Fair warning.
You need that Chinese spyware. You download TikTok today. Oh yeah, Joe, I think you did send it to me. Exactly.
Fair warning.
I think you did send that to me. And then I also got hit by it on Instagram and TikTok. That short did some numbers, man.
$280.
That short did some numbers. The 9.6 Halo 3, 5,250. Yeah, like that's with the 6.0 slipcover too. I think on eBay there was a 9.8 copy of this, a 7.0 slipcover maybe, 7.5. Sold for 12,000. Yee, oh man. Yeah, a lot of money in Halo 3 right now with these slipcovers. A lot of money in those right now. Ninja Gaiden on original Xbox, 9.8A+. They're going to be one of the least expensive games in the entire auction. $350. Ninja Gaiden, 9.8A+. It's like arguably a pretty good price. Arguably pretty affordable. Here's Obscure again. And for whatever reason, I don't know if the PS2 version simply doesn't do it, but the Xbox version has a little blurb on it at the bottom there that it features music from Sum 41 and Span.
$140.
What Sum 41 song is inside of this game? That's what I want to know. What Sum 41 song is in there? Maybe it's the Scooby-Doo theme song. Maybe that's what's in there. You don't see it coming.
Fair warning.
Yeah, CGC. Good value on CGC. I agree, man.
Next lot.
9.8A+. Maybe it is just because it's CGC. $425 for Obscure on the Xbox. What the PS2 version sold for like $937, I think. Half price compared to the PS2 one. Predator is also pretty cool on original Xbox here. 9.8A+ for $512. Here's KOTOR, 9.8A. KOTOR has been doing some serious numbers as well. It even sold just at there was a Star Wars signature auction that featured Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, this has review quotes. This is a later copy, I think. I think I'm screwing up here. I think this is a mid-print later copy here, so. Sum 41 is out of Canada. 718 for PS2 Obscure. Gotcha. Yeah, Sum 41 out of Canada. So obviously I'm a big fan, right? I'm maybe not a big fan, but I'm very familiar with Sum 41's music. At least all of their hits, right? I can sing along. I don't know if they had the same kind of American penetration. Good time to use penetration? Don't know if they were as big in America as they were in Canada. It's like Billy Talent. I don't know if Billy Talent was that big in America, but frickin' huge in Canada. Kind of weird like that. It's kind of weird how music doesn't get the same American and Canadian playtime. Knights of the Old Republic, slowly but surely, here's pushing up to over $300. Slowly but surely. Yeah, these Xbox 360 games are going to do
Fair
something.
warning.
I mean, Assassin's Creed's already sitting at 1,100. Modern Warfare is sitting at
Next
3,800. World at War is sitting at 500. So, yeah, all three of these Xbox 360 games could do some... They could do some numbers here. Microsoft Console 85 plus. This is really nice. I'm guessing this is an actual OG launch unit. Version from 04. Is this later? Launched in 2001. Our debut copy of this version from... I thought, man, okay. This is the one that I associate with Xbox, funny enough. Or maybe I'm just blurring them all in my head. Maybe I don't have good memory on what the old boxes actually look like. But anyways, looking for almost over $4,000 here. Original Xbox 85 plus. Yeah, good time to use penetration.
Fair warning.
Good time. Some 41 was big there too. You learned about them from the movie Out Cold. Don't think I've heard of that movie.
3,800.
Billy Talent's awesome, but not huge in the US. Yeah, Billy Talent was my frickin' like grade school music, man. I loved Billy Talent. That was like one of the first CDs I bought with my own money was Billy Talent
Fair
2.
warning.
They were so good. They were so good.
Next lot. $1,100. $1,300.
Microsoft console, $4,500 for the 85 plus. The Mountain Dew limited edition. Let's go. Let's go. 5,000 units, 75 plus here. Rare Gem was solely available during a Mountain Dew promotional contest held from April to August 2004. You had to get 550 points through the purchase of Mountain Dew products. Then you could get your console for $99.99. So not only did you have to buy a fuck ton of Mountain Dew, then you still had to buy the console. What a great deal. What a great deal. Your first CD was DJ Quick. I don't even know who DJ Quick is, Mike. Out Cold was a snowboarding film? Yeah, no, I don't. Does not ringing any bells. Not ringing any bells. Was this Mountain Dew console only Canadian? Because I see it says console de jeux video on it. Is this a Canadian variant, the Mountain Dew console? Was there a Canadian and US one? Does it just happen to have Canadian words on it? Was Mountain Dew very progressive at the time?
Next lot.
The Mountain Dew console closes at $2,125. Assassin's Creed 9.88 plus. I don't think this will get live bids. We're looking for $1,100 already.
Fair warning.
Yeah, that's expensive as is. $1,156. I cannot speak French, Mike. Very, very, very basic French I can understand. I am not conversational whatsoever. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 9.88 plus. Live bids. Any live bids? Are there any live bids? No live bids on COD either. Selling for $3,875. So yeah, like Modern Warfare and Assassin's Creed both bid up. Both bid up. 9.88 plus Call of Duty World at War with the Xbox Live trial sticker. Should be an early production copy here. Just over $500. $525.
$380.
Fallout New Vegas VGA 90. The big collector's edition here of this. Pushing, oh man, quickly. Quickly pushing up over $800. Or looking for over $800 here, sorry. VGA 90 New Vegas. Maybe getting some hype from the new Fallout series. Yeah, Mountain Dew double XP weekend. Redeem your double XP. That's the best thing Mountain Dew ever had. Same with Doritos.
$750.
There's still a 144p Diablo 2 video of Uber Tristram Run was still waiting on YouTube for 13 years ago. That is fantastic. I miss the old gaming videos that just threw like a Linkin Park song over it.
Fair warning.
The COD 4 on eBay Game Gallery was a 9.8A++, so... That was 9.88++ for 8,000 on eBay, 9.8A+ for just shy of 4,000 on Heritage. Big sales on Modern Warfare. Big sales. I mean, nowhere near the 55,000 it sold for at one point, but that really probably never should have happened. New Vegas is over $1,000 easy. Looking for 50. We are, oh my gosh, almost 2,000? The New Vegas Collector's Edition here. My lord, folks. Garrett Plummer. Really great stuff. Over 2,000? What? Sorry? Huh? Are these things super rare, the New Vegas Collector's Edition? Like, is it hard to find the New Vegas Collector's Edition? In my head, this is nothing. $2,400. You know, like if I saw one of these sitting on eBay, factory sealed for $400, I wouldn't even look at it. Wouldn't even cross my mind. Looking for $3,000 on the VGA 90. Still going. Over $3,000. Oh my god, F Fallout.
Fair warning.
Fallout shit's crazy right now. Look up PS3 Fallout New Vegas. CIB is up to $50 now. My gosh. Yeah, geez. I mean, it has to be Fallout hype, right? It has to be. It has to be Fallout hype. You wanted this? How far were you willing to push Supio?
Next lot.
I'm really curious for another opinion on this. Like, how high were you going to go? 3,250.
$380.
Wow.
$400.
That's nuts. Gears of War 9.8A plus, not for resale. Where do you get this NFR from?
Fair warning.
9.8A plus. Where do you get the NFR Gears from? Because I don't know if it was a console release. Was it? You were going to push it to $1,000? Yeah, you weren't even freaking competitive. You weren't even in the auction, my guy.
Next lot.
$575 for the Gears, not for resale. Is it just from a console bundle? I feel like I never see it. If it's just a console bundle, then whatever. But I'm surprised it's a black label NFR. I don't remember there being a super early console, but I'll have to go Googling around after this and find it. Halo 4 Limited Edition. The only game that I would say might be actually better than Halo 4 is the Halo 4 Limited Edition. Highest graded example they've ever offered at Heritage. VGA 95. Looking for over $700. Cheap. Cheap. Wow, cheap. Only $800 for VGA 95 Halo 4? Wow, that's crazy cheap. We need to post this to Reddit and just like, wow, can't believe Halo 4 sold so cheap. How much, how much astroturfing would it take for us to actually make Halo 4 a thing? Is there any amount of posting online and on Reddit and videos and stuff that we could make in order to actually make Halo 4 expensive? Could it be done? I don't know. It could be. If my influence grows, that is the first thing I will do for us. If I ever get to the levels of having influence of like XQC, Halo 4 will become a grail. I promise you that. $812 for the VGA 95. Hey, speaking of the rare Xbox 360 games, we got Oni Chinbara. Bikini Samurai Squad 9.6A plus. First time at Heritage, I believe. Yes, it is. Looking for $300.
Fair warning.
Yeah, saddle up to the Halo 4 train, exactly. We need to make Halo 4 shorts, we need full-length videos, we need documentaries, we need Reddit posts, like, we need everything. Just shy of $300 for it. What does this sell for on eBay? It kind of feels like this is a game that's probably more in the eBay sphere of people kind of getting Xbox 360 FOMO. Because I think the CIB is like $100 and some now, isn't it? On that Bikini Samurai Squad. It's one of the games that's been hit by the wave of speculation recently. So I can only assume factory sealed copies, like raw copies, are at least 200 now. Raw sealed sold for yeah, there we go. Raw sealed sold for 350. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Just more of the eBay crowd who's having FOMO over that kind of stuff. Because while Heritage is awesome to sell a lot of stuff, like, there are different audiences, you know? Because a lot of people ask, like, oh, why would you bother selling at Heritage Auctions? There's the buyer's premium, seller's fees. There's all that stuff to consider. And, you know, it's just different audiences. Know what you're selling, know your audiences. You won the Final Fantasy X. I thought someone else in the audience said they won it. I wanted to check the comps on Final Fantasy X too. Just to see what have we seen on it. What are these? Final Fantasy X, huh? I didn't want to put water or VGA, but maybe I should have. 9.88 plus. That was the Square Enix version, the very rare print, the mid print you'd call it. $9,600. Final Fantasy X 9.8 A++, 5,760 was the peak. August 2022. August 2022, 5,760 is the most we ever saw for Final Fantasy X. For a normal Black Label 9.8 A++. Tonight, it sold for 3,750. So obviously down from August 2022, but like still holding up not too bad. Oh, you missed the Final Fantasy. You missed it by a hair. Okay, yeah, I was going to say 6CZ. You were saying you want it, man. Now Simon's saying he want it. Like, I'm Squidward. You know? That's what I'm getting here from the from you guys. Everyone's winning. No, not that down at all. Like that's not bad. The value hasn't even cut in half. Which, you know, we talk about most games from like 2021, 2022. 50% down isn't that uncommon, so Final Fantasy, not bad. What do I think about LRG? I don't like it. Like, I don't, you know, like, I don't care about buying LRGs. I don't have FOMO about them. I don't want to collect them. If LRG puts out a nice game and you genuinely want it, all that stuff, great. But LRG, the future of LRG, speculation in that realm, not for me. I just don't care. It doesn't tickle my collector brain, you know? And you, what are you saying, Supyo? The one game you wanted was the 90s Xenosaga 3. Yeah, those pumped too, dude. Jesus. And Princess Peach, but you weren't going to run that up because of spite? You bastard. You bastard. Feels good to have a Princess Peach, Supyo, I'll tell you that. I feel sorry for any idiot that doesn't own a VGA 95 Princess Peach. I tell you that. The top of the auction was the VGA 95 first print, first production Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch, selling for an all-time record of 6,250. Like, what? I put it this way. If another one were to come up for auction in the next 2 to 3 months, I feel that there is no way it matches this sale again. That's what I think of 6,250 there. Crazy sale. Congrats to buyer, seller. Man, I don't think it's replicable. I don't think you can repeat that. That's big. The Halo 3 first to own promotional copy there, 9.6A plus for 5,250. The PS2 console, 85 plus, 4,625. Consoles, man, making up like the top. There's like 5 consoles in the top 10 tonight. Jesus. The original Xbox console, 85 plus for 4,500. Zelda and the Minish Cap, 9.88 took 4,500 there. Smash Ultimate console, VGA 95 was 4,000. COD was just about 4,000, 9.88 plus. The Final Fantasy X, of course, 3,750. The Wii U console, Wind Waker edition, 90 plus, went for 3,750 as well. Selling for just a little bit more than Rule of Rose. And for that $3,500 mark, these were all $3,500. So you could have got Rule of Rose VGA 90, made in Japan, Wind Waker 9.4A plus, or Xenosaga 3 holographic cover 9.8A plus. I don't know. I don't know which of these three I would want for $3,500. Like, I think I would take Wind Waker. Like, I don't like the price on Wind Waker at $3,500, but I just don't care enough about Rule of Rose or Xenosaga at $3,500. I don't like Zelda Wind Waker here for $3,500 either, but I think I would take it. Just kind of nuts. They're all $3,500. And fucking Fallout New Vegas, the collector's edition for 30. Oh my god. Fallout was $3,250 and Metroid Dread was 30. This auction was nuts, man. This auction felt crazy. Like, my Smash Melee is one of the least expensive games that sold the whole freaking auction. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The 14th lowest selling game of the entire day was the game that I purchased. I do not belong here. Clearly, I don't have money to compete here. My gosh. The lowest item of the auction was Pokemon Y, 90 plus. I think this is the one that they were calling first production, but it's not actually. I think someone said that in the Discord. This isn't actually a first production copy, I think. Either way, it sold for $181. Pokemon Y, VGA 90 plus. Something nice and affordable. Nice and affordable. But geez, man. Geez, what an auction tonight. What an auction. Yeah, I need to make a video about Modern. I need to admit that I was a big idiot back then. Because Modern stuff very, very, very clearly has a great future ahead of it. I don't know if I'll make a whole video talking about it. But I appreciate you guys coming out tonight. What a freaking auction. Congrats to the sellers. Congrats to the buyers here. I picked up a game, which is always nice. Oh, I'm having like freaking protein gas here. Have a good night, you guys. I'm going to go watch some CFL, I think, and tune into the NBA Finals, so. Have a good night, everybody. Join the Discord, link in the description, videogames@ha.com to reach out to Heritage. Good night, everybody.